Let's see if it stabilizes now. This is definitely Comcast being Comcast today, which is great because it has been a while since these Zelda streams got disconnected. The funny thing is that I was just saying Comcast can't stop us from, and then it disconnects again. What I suspect what happened, is that I did a speed test, then went out to the hallway, unplugged those crappy X5 pod signal booster stuff that they tend to treat as the solution, plugged it back in, came back in, speed test was good again. And what I suspect is that because I unplugged, replugged that little pod thing, my brother next door probably got a disruption of service and then stepped out, unplugged, replugged in, disrupting me again. But that should be all stability here on out. Speed tests look good. Kilobytes per second is looking stable. It has been a minute and a half of live and has not shut off, which is better than the previous attempt. So I think we're good to go. Comcast trying to assassinate my attempts to upgrade armor, but it's too late. 24 defense with attack up from the barbarian armor and leg reps. An additional 28 from the diamond circlet, and a further attack up. 3 attack up for 52 defense, compared to my previous go-to armor. A 44? 44 and no attack bonus? Comcast did not want this kind of power to be possible. Maximum attack boost, with pretty darn good defense. And so now what? There's always that. But if this is going to be a Comcast uncertain day, then I think I'll save everything above and below the final castle for tomorrow, when the internet is a bit more stable and reliable. I don't trust Comcast with doing the big whole climactic fight thing, you know? They haven't proven themselves to be trustworthy on stable internet days. Why would I trust them on unstable internet days? And since the Blood Moon we fought this, we have not fought this one yet. Which one's this talus? That might just be a regular stone talus, given it's so close to the starter area. Pinox, there's a battle talus over here. Who are you? Also, a little tiny chasm I haven't been to. Been to the spot below, just some water. So likely in the well chasm. Other thing we gotta do is speak to who's the one who wants the wells. Told her the location's at 25, but we have found more than 25 since. Okay, first thing. Want to see which talus this is. Want to see what this is. And that's right below up here. So easy way to get to it. The audio is getting all creepy now, because OBS had a crash on the first attempt to reload, to restart the stream, so see if the old undock redocking fixes it. Oh yeah, I never got that treasure. Had to climb up to reach it, or ascend up from there? But those little tiny constructs are too hard for day 1 Guinea. A trio of very starter captain constructs. Where's my gang? My gang's active, it's not here. They are so very inconvenient to work with. And the fire hydrant, I can't even call it a good idea at the time. Construct 1. Alright down there, how about we count this as if you're outside the ring, then you ring out. A single zonite charge, oh wow. And what's the prize? I'm sure this would have been so amazing back at the very start of the game, when 2 Captain Taluses might have been difficult. Taluses, 2 Captain Constructs, an opal. Single solitary opal. Okay, let's replace your hydrants with a flame emitter. And now that's no longer need. Just another one of these chasms. At least this one puts water below it. Which is the only thing of interest there. So I'm not going to go down. Now, is this going to be a regular talus? That I'm not going to care about. Also, I see Korok. Where is that Korok's boulder? In here? Camera, go away. Trying to get the Ultra Hand. Bum, bum. The talus I want is just straight through this forest. Have we done that shrine yet? I think we have. That's this one. I think. Old news then. Already finished it. At this point of the game. tier 1 enemies are super easy to find. Oh, Battle Talus. Okay, let's do Battle Talus then. Because most of those guys you could blow up. Or blow down. But it's only a regular Talus? Just with junk attached to it, so do I really bother? Yeah, I could. Rare stone Talus stuff is easy to get back anyway. Gotta get all those ambers after all. Oh, he's got a Korok leaf. I mean, it did give some sapphires. Some sapphires and some rubies. That's still money to make. But it does classify as a regular stone talus. Prize gonna be worthwhile? Eh. Kinda. I got plenty of topazes. But I got plenty of topazes because topaz is cheap and the game is not stingy with cheap. Thanks, Sylvan, trying to collect stuff and you blow up the fire fruit in my face. I got the spirit of the sages following me, but none of the brain. Though even regular Tulin falling around would have made the exact same mistake. You're trying to grab something, Link? Let me blow this air right into it? Sorry, Bokoblins, there goes your home. Oh, that's nice. They took no damage falling. Just a bunch of amber. Got 1 rubies. Alright, that's it for here then. Where's the well person? Positioning herself at the lookout plateau now? Or the lookout landing? What I should have done was make some more tea before going to check and troubleshoot the internet. Now I got nothing but water. Exactly like tea, but no plant soup in it. Oh, she's in the well. Is she? Yeah, she is. Do they have to be floaty and tough to catch though, Nintendo? They're rare enough as it is in this game. And they only give so few hearts when they revive you. So, what if? What about to be bros? If we just had the fairies stay low to the ground? Maybe chest height at most? Until you scare them off? Oh, just 4? That only brings me up to 29 to 58. This one's a mystery. High above to far below, prove your courage by diving into the depths of the earth. Final way shall open. The thing is, it did not. We dove all the way up from up top to down below. And all we got in exchange was a third tier of labyrinth. So I don't know about that. Maybe we'll try again? See if it works this time? Because I dove all the way down from up top side, with our skydiving gear on. Skydiving gear, skydiving gear. Nothing to press. Nothing to interact with. I'll put a save, just in case it doesn't work. So I don't have to go all the way through again. Maybe it has to specifically be pressing the A button to jump and not just jumping off myself. That could be it. It could be something silly like that. I was pressing A to leap up. Maybe by way forward will open to, they just mean the top part opening up. And we still have to do the maze. I don't want to do the maze though, I have to do 2 mazes to get here in the first place. Oh. Or it could just gone down. Was it that easy? Just take 1 step forward? Okay. What I'm missing? I'm missing my good clothes. What this really should have is like a favorites setting. You select favorites, and that gives you 2 or 3 outfits that you've saved. No more waste for you. No more knees. Ooh, the Sidon ability counts as a shield. Every other time it's been used has been for like sludge or fire or whatever, so I figured it's an elemental resistance kind of thing. But I think that counts as an extra hit. No shoulder. And this little bit. So this is all I get for doing the surface maze and the sky maze. is a Flux Construct boss. That kinda doesn't feel worth it. Well, the boss unlocks that, so maybe there's a further prize further on. What else could I store with? Elemental ones are kind of weak sauce. Okay, let's throw this one. Extra 32 damage, oh wow. Labyrinth of the Depths. It turns out you go one way, it's a labyrinth, you go the other way straight down here. Oh man, everything's all crinkly now and all warbly since the Comcast disconnects. Ruler of Boars. Armor, Wreath, and Evil. Well, thanks. So that's what I get, because I know there's like 2 other labyrinths. Over in Hebra and Akala. And I suppose there might be one for each of these. One piece of armor to set. Evil Spirit Mask. But it's only for stealth. I have been whelmed. Neither overwhelmed nor underwhelmed, just whelmed. So could try this one. Or that one. If it's just more a piece of the same set. How about Cape Salais is hiding a cave with pirates. Gotta finish the job off. Struck them away from Lurlin village. Fought them over on the coast here. And then took out their main base in Evertide Island. And yet there are still some holdouts at Cape Salais. Also gotta get around to be those 3 brothers. We got plenty of hard weapons now. So I'm sure there'll be no trouble at all. If I had to guess, it's just gonna be red, blue, and black Hinox like in the first game again. Up to the real tricks. One small climb up, then back to smooth goings. Hey buds! They're so happy to see me, they're calling their friends on over. Probably should fight them. If I fight more rubber and cause more damage across the map, that might force the game to invoke Blood Moon again. Fight the weaker enemies to invoke getting the rare Taluses back. What do we have? A replacement cannon. Okay, Mineru. Yours is kind of getting old by now. Cannon with cannon. Flame with flame. And then happy fun time for Guinea. We know, auto hand. We know. We know. You could turn that setting off now. That is an old notification. Absolute speed, this device. Silver Bocos and Silver Lizards. Both of which have good weapon parts, but I've already got good weapon parts. If there was a boss Boco, that'd be one thing. Let's stop by order. I can smash these guys up. Helping me out. That hurts you guys more than me. Fine. This guy really does not want me to blow him up. Fine. Even with how much is this? 52 armor? Silver Lizards still hit pretty tough. Cool. Then back in Black Bokoblin was my go-to weapon type. Those simpler days when I thought I was tough. Okay, what about? Because that's not just Frinkly, that's Warbly too. What if I close out from here? Close the capture. Reopen the capture. Wait for it to load up. Enter full screen, hide sidebar. Hide sidebar. The sidebar doesn't want to go away. Even worse crinkly than unplug plug in. And if the ritual's done correctly, then it should be nicer audio. It's a royal halberd. Royal quality is generally nicer, but it's royal with the rust all over it. Okay, so the riddle is such. Pirate Cavern at the foot of Cape Celeste. How are we counting at the foot? If it's piratey, I'm going to assume it's under here. This counts as Mount Dunsell over here and Dunsell Plateau. So hopefully not the way back over there. That's a code. Gamma code? I'm going to hope it's closer to this protuberance. And of course it has to be night and rainy, so the visibility is at the worst it can be. But in ideal situations, could keep an eye out for little rabbits to denote where the caves are. Doesn't go up. Oh, just a Korok. What are you doing so far at the tip, though? Where's your friend possibly going to be from here? All the way on Eventide Isle? Well, it's too late, Korok. I've already done Eventide Isle. There's nothing else to do there. I'm gonna save you for on my own time off-stream Korok collection then. When the visibility's so good, even if there was a cave, there's no way to see it. Ah, there we go. And outfit to be found here too. So where is way in? Let's get the peanut gallery away. But enough night and rain means I can't see. Last thing I need are blue ghosts. There's nothing. There is a wall and nothing else. Maybe it's a wall and nothing else from this side. And some other side probably has the actual entrance in. Won't let me ascend up, huh? Why not? Is there a cave in here? Or this just goes all the way up? No. No, that's outside still. Well, now that it's not pitch dark out, and the rain isn't obscuring more. Anything to the right? Nothing, nothing, and nothing. Whole lot of nothing. Maybe it's just self-contained. Maybe there's something here and you just didn't see it. A sheer wall. It is drippy inside the cave, which tells me they probably expect a good amount of climbing that they want me to suffer at. don't see anyplace else though. Unless it's just really flush against this wall here. No. The wall and the rock join as one. So it's not to simply shimmy up. Huh. Could I break it? I could break something, but not what I wanted to break. So, I'm just gonna believe that this is a part of the cave, but not the part I'm supposed to be in. Or at least not the part I get in from. Now it did say at foot of. Maybe we could take this chance to see if there's some other definition for at foot of. Overlooking the P.2 Sea. Short, shrill song of wind through lips. Okay, alright, forget about that part. There was a puzzle aspect to it, not just the location. How often does one whistle for horses in this game after all? Previous game, horses were your vehicle of choice. Here, you got every other means of vehicular movement, and so you forget that you can whistle. Like 99.998 of my whistles have been on accidents. One-eyed Willie! Alright, I was wondering if this is going to be an active pirate location, given it has been walled up there. But now I thought it was just going to be stalls. But where's the treasure? Don't tell me they took it onto the ship. Pirates that actually steal? So this is in reference to Link's Awakening, Dungeon 5, where the dungeon boss steals the item from the chest. You gotta hunt him down. He's also a skeleton. Trying to see where Hop Hop is. Not that I need to get these, since I've already got all the prizes there are to get from the guy who wants those. I have no easy way to turn this around. Unless... Unless I am willing to drive backwards. It's a good thing Link has eyes at the back of his head. You would think the Hylian's long ears would hear better, but actually... Oh, that's Sitch's broadsword. It's full 360-degree radar around him. Don't drop it this time, Link. Easy. Oh, look at this hole in the back. Hole in the... Is that the hole in the back? Because if so, that's gonna be the first time I actually get one of these. Like below decks. No, it isn't. Got me excited at the possibility. Okay, let's wake up all the stall monsters. Wakey wakey, everyone. Stall Moblin? That's the hardest one you guys got? Oh. Get back to sleep. You too. Thought I heard something. Dazzle him. And that's to everyone, right? Alright, so where'd you guys hide the chest? Where's my final Tingle outfit? All that for Tingle's tights. Smells just like them, too. Alright, that's all that. Spot. Beige Dapple ran away. Still close by. Still close by, it says, which is really subjective. Close by and at a high spot, relative to Lookout Landing. Could be up here. Could be there. Could be here. Quarry, castle. I haven't seen it. Could do pictures. Cliffs to mount the Great Bridge. Top of the cliff. Columns can be found on top of the cliff. So the columns itself. Okay. That's not too far away from there. Stable is here. Cliffs are there. So for once, it's someone that doesn't want you to go halfway across the world for something. What I need to do, though, is get to that final ring ruin. We know Zelda's a fake. For many, many reasons. And that the fake Zelda gave Paya instructions not to let anybody into the final ring ruin. And I can't use any of the knowledge we've obtained to get into it. So maybe it's go to castle. Find fake Zelda. Confirm fake Zelda. And then Pi will be convinced to let us in. P.2 wall defense for triple attack ups. Is that columns? At sunrise, though, it said. It's already noon. We can make a campfire. We got plenty of wood. Not what I meant to do. Oh my goodness, I can't even jump across rocks without getting stuck in the tallest of my companions now. Even my awesome ride pod is finding ways to get in my way. Silver Moblin, all by itself? As if it's some kind of boss? I love the rule that every second hit with this weapon has to stun it. Oh, and there's a Korok up here too, alright. That's one of these things. Still haven't figured out what to do with these. You touch it. You slash it. Let it send a seed out. Do you shoot the seed? You can shoot the seed, but it does nothing. Who knows? I'm going to assume that's how baby Koroks are made. You guys got this? It's 3 slow targets. Oh, they got 1! The others were in hiding because I was too high up for them. So he just wants a picture of the columns. But I don't have to be in the columns. Right? So if I make camp over here, then we don't have to fight that. 1 diamond left for the Selin. There. Sleep until morning. Morning means sunrise, sunrise means... that we will see whether or not this is what he wants. So far, it is not. It is sunrise, it is 5 AM. But I think I have to be there. And sadly, Link does not have a Gleeok helmet. No Gleeok mask. So I can't blend in while trying to photograph stuff. Sure. Ancient column, sunrise. It was sunrise, right? Not sunset? Sunrise. Columns. Columns are everywhere. 6:25, I'm sure still counts as sunrise. Maybe it's too late. They're not gonna count 6:55 a.m. How's the upload rate, MP? Better now. Let me quickly check. Yeah, the bitrate's still doing good. Upload speed is still at a decent 12. Upload speed of 12 megabytes per second. That is a Comcast quality you get. I've seen people with like in the 50s, or at the least gigas. Imagine having gigabyte speeds up or down. But it's still 2005 here. And like 11 or 12 is a bare minimum that makes stream possible. But the sad thing about it being the bare minimum is that it's so easy to dip under that bare minimum. Never gonna guess what you're doing right now? I see a vision. I see bunny girls. I see fairy girls. I see other sorts of cute animal ear anime girls in a Taiwanese-made game. Is it Wings of V? Are you playing Wings of V off stream? Ah, I was close. Clearly, this means that it's Toho Misty's Izakaya then. One of the two. More Korok stuff. Okay, how do you want to be aligned? Clearly not like this. Bum, ba-da-ba-bum. 205 achievements out of 220 in Rabby Ribby. Ooh, MP, getting close. You are just about done then. Nearly done, what's left? So, there's Gleeok here. Fire type. But there's not really any benefit to fighting the Gleeok, I find. Decent arrows, decent bows, but as far as eyeballs go, 4 keys, 16 fire keys. That still makes it homing. So I got plenty of eyeballs I can use. But arrows are getting low too, only 220 something. Level 500 plus special bosses without New Game Plus. Good luck with that, MP. By the time you finish that's lots of bullet dodging, isn't it? If you achieve that, you should be able to do the extra power star resistance rabble fights. Single CC the entire way through. To include bonus Dark Force. By the time that training is done. He wants ancient columns. At the ancient columns. Painting of ancient columns at sunrise. This is it. These are literally it. Still morning. Any place in this vantage place should do. There's sunrise. There's columns. Where is picture? Does he want a specific set of columns? Unlike the Spectacle Rock, he wasn't asking for any particular angle. I guess he's just not getting his picture then, because I'm here, and these are all the columns, and it's the sunrise hour. Maybe he wants it for the vantage point where the Gliok is. That's a possibility. Because that's kind of before all the columns. So maybe what I could do is fight that, clear space, and then take a photo of the columns from the base of the columns. Just that's blocking it. Alright. I got plenty of ice fruit to make it easy. How's Zelda going? Zelda is going great, MP, with one exception. I'm running out of things to do. I've got phenomenal attack and defense now, I've done so much stuff. Found so much stuff. And pretty soon there's not going to be anything left that I can do that's going to be interesting apart from beating the game. I'll have to actually beat the game. I'm tempted to do it today, but with Comcast's issues, I'm going to wait until tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to have to be the stunning conclusion. Ice Keys plus Frost Elemental. Frost Talus Hammer. Frost Talus for extra damage. The extra damage isn't much. Updraft? There's an updraft. Ah, the updraft is gone. Barracuda eyes. Good things have to end. They do. But the good news is it can be prolonged indefinitely. There's still every other side quest to do after all. And how many dozens of shrines and everything else. So once the exciting, stream-friendly stuff is done with, then I could do all the boring, grindy stuff off stream for the rest of 2023. I was going high up. Alright, how do we get to you then? What's your secret? Because you don't have ice to drop. Rocks maybe, meteors. I can't send it back to it. There's no return to sender. But there is a big giant updraft. With the force of gravity big enough to kill it. But yeah, sadly, the parts that you get from all that. Wings. I mean, I'm sure that some upgrades do require it. Oh yeah. My skydive suit requires Gleeok wings to upgrade. But that's kind of obsolete too. It doesn't have the attack up. And the Gleeok horns, Nadra, Ferosh, or is it Gleeoks? $30. Fuse attack power only. With some elemental addition. So nothing really too exciting for me. I think maybe, if I wait until morning, it might be right after sunrise. So maybe what I should do for this one in particular is wait till nightfall, then wait for morning after that. Which also wouldn't be too exciting because that's just more weight. Oh, there it is. All the way out there. And all still the yellow flowers. It refuses to get the final one. I didn't hear it because Tilden was recharging his ability. And now I don't see where it went. Oh, there it is. Final with this. Final. A. Gotta get myself bows. Swords, melee weapons, got plenty of. Shields are alright. But right now I cannot have enough bows. Hold up, which weapon now? Spear? Use ice on him. Good for the wheat. 3 swings from right inside his body, and none hit. Okay. Going to try taking a photo from here. But first... where is that wood? First, we have got to wait until nightfall. And I have got to make myself some more tea. So perfect time to do 2 birds, 1 stone. Have Link wait until night to anticipate the sunrise. Oh, but there's gonna be Stalfos and things. Okay. But he's got all his gang with him. So if he's got all his gang with him, and I still get attacked by Stalfos, that's gonna be annoying. While Link sits here and waits for morning, I am gonna make some more tea, so BRB. And when we come back, we'll see if I give up on this photo opportunity or not. So 1 second. 1 second, several minutes, you know the drill. No, Stout Bull's attack while I've been gone. Remarkable. They're usually so obnoxious. Maybe it's only when I'm actively doing something that they bother coming out. And 3 a.m., so perfect. I'll put a save here. Just in case the sunrise has to be seen from the bottom over here. Because this is kind of a hill. And if there's sunrise, the sunrise could be blocked by the hill and everything else first. Still not getting any photo opportunity for the columns at sunrise. That is sunrise. These are columns. If this has to be... I could go back down and talk to him. He's right over there. He's literally right over there. Behind the desk, in that stable. Maybe it's supposed to be from one cliff to the other. No, take the junk off. Ancient columns, sunrise. There. Finally got them. So it was less point at the columns themselves, more point at the sunrise itself, while at the columns. Because the columns are actually blocking the photo opportunity. And it looks like there's a shooting star sitting down right there, waiting for morning to disappear. Time is it still? 4. So where's that? There it is. Can I get to it before daybreak? I mean, it's daybreak. Ah, it's gone. It's too late. It's 5 o'clock. So now we know 5 o'clock is the absolute limit. Stable, her name is Dabby. Dabby Dibby. Ancient column at sunrise, with a hot twink in front. More Endura carrots. For maximizing out the rewards points, because now it's just sleepover tickets and Endura carrots. Sleepover tickets that I'll never use because they don't give the benefits of the Melania bed. Alright, so what remains then? If I want to clear stuff out today, and then finish the game tomorrow. Goron soaking in the famous hot springs of Goron City. Could do that. I could even get Link as a part of that picture too. Hot springs, so it'd be criminal not to. Tiny Link bathing with two giant Gorons, enjoying the minerals and the steam of the baths. Oh, that's too high up. That looks like a great big skull, doesn't it? Oh yeah, that's a prior champion, right? That's a tribute to, what's his face? Doruma or something like that? Which way to the city? That way. Could be quicker just to warp in, but I'm stubborn. I'm already up here. What is that red glow? Is that a Talus? Red glow, slightly below. There's the Goron Hot Springs. So it could have been better to come up this way. If they wanted the hot springs, and not that little pond at the back of Goron City. Sky Archipelago, I don't see anything close by. Though I don't think I've been there yet. Ah, there's hot springs. Also, little cave. Just two topazes and a rock salt. Kind of a waste of a rare ore deposit. There is Goron. Okay. Because they wanted pictures of Gorons bathing in the hot spring. But there's only one here. Okay, gotta actually be able to stand and take the picture. Goron soaking in the hot spring. There. That's going up on the stable wall. Except somebody is kind of spying in the photo off to the side. Tulin giving the side eye. However. And that stable was for Woodland Stable. Okay, was a stable keeper. He's gonna love this one. He just wanted a picture of a Goron bathing, and now he's got bonus. I am amazed by how the combination works, MP. The glasses, plus the sipping emotes.
Oh.
Put up the picture.
Oh. Oh.
What I have to do is go around.
Ah.
and find the other stables whose pictures I haven't photobombed yet and correct that. Holding up the sunglasses.
Oh.
I mashed too quickly. I should have taken a screenshot where he says it's a feast for the eyes. Hold on. Okay. I'll make a note there for later.
Oh. Mm.
Oh, that works out pretty well too, the thinky emoji hand. That might actually be better than the question mark. Oh man. If the laptop tablet that I was using did not die. That's a big tragedy right there, you know? I had a tablet convertible laptop that I was using for drawing stuff. Made a couple of shoddy emotes and then it dies on me. And then I pick up this nice Windows tablet here. And this specific model of this specific Windows tablet is incompatible with my stylus. Of all the models I could have gone for. It works technically, very, very technically, but doesn't have all the finesse that it would otherwise. Every other model of this tablet works perfectly fine except for this one. Except for this one!
Oh. Oh.
This guy doesn't have a shop. He's just telling me stuff I already know. Fluff Fluff fan, part of the orb, alright. Okay, orb. How bad is this Fluff Fluff going to be? Hopefully not too bad anymore. Now that I've actually cut the hair. I'm still not comfortable going to barbers because the barbers here have no idea how to do curly hair. Either they don't know how to do curly hair, or they charge way too much just because curls are difficult. So I've been desperate enough to just take the scissors to my own face. Really run through their hands, but I had to fluff. My two fluff options are just go wild with the hands, or shake my head a bunch like a dog in the rain. And that hurts. I'm not as young as I used to be. That actually does hurt the brain. So I gotta go easy on the head shakes. The Daruk sculpture. The very one that I pointed out and thought was weird. When I was a kid, like 2 or 3 years old, in the time before video games, I would entertain myself by just spinning around in circles really, really fast, arms out, to get the little rush. You see the world spin all around you, then you stop, then everything goes all woo, and I'm like, no, don't do that. Get this junk out of the way. Shield out of the way. There. But yeah, the spinny, dizzy days are long gone, I'm afraid. I actually use a thing inside my head now, so it's rather uncomfortable when I do it. You've never had curly hair and no idea how to live with it? It's not too bad, really. Like, there's all sorts of things you can do, and all the guides are like all these products and things you can do with it to put into it to make your curls thrive. And I'm sure they do help. But all that stuff is really expensive. And haircuts are really expensive, so the easiest thing for me is to just do nothing with it and just grow it out way too long. But the thing is that for me, at least for me, growing it out way too long doesn't actually work. But basic shampoos do fine with it. If I cut it every so often myself, then it goes from like just long and droopy to losing enough weight that it actually bounces back up. What I've been thinking of doing is getting like a do-rag or something. Partially because the purpose of those things is to keep your curly hair in place at night when you're sleeping, and it's been working. Like, I got this little headscarf thing, the silk headscarf for a similar purpose. Just gotta tie it and make sure it doesn't fall off. And it actually works pretty well in the mornings when I use it. It's all flat, then I puff it a bit and it looks great. But also partially because Fennec is on the autistic side, and his sensory thing is that the feel of other people's hair is really uncomfortable for him. So for me, it's partially to make my curls look nice after waking up, and also partially because when he's over, if I'm wearing that, he's not getting my hair all over him. You suffer from thin hair that goes static way too easily. It's kind of similar with curls. We're united in that. Except with the curls, it's like, when it's humid enough, you can't do anything with it. It gets a mind of its own. Exactly the picture he asked for. Now, I don't mind the frizz myself, because I am not a very stylish man to begin with. But it's not exactly photogenic when all your hair just goes like frump. And there's nothing you can do, really. Except either cut it short, or just put a whole bucket of gel. Fireproof elixir would have been useful ages ago. East Akala. Painting of Octorok Lake in the shape of an Octorok. Looks like a monster known as the Octorok when the water rises. Octorok Lake when the water rises. In East Akala. I don't think I've seen Octorok Lake. There's Bloodleaf. And there hasn't been any mechanic of making water rise. Spring of Power, Octorok Lake. So we've been to Octorok Lake. What we haven't done is make it rise, whatever that means. Because this game is fairly robust in the physics. I'm not sure how much of the physics that they designed was on purpose or accidental. Because in the one interview that I read, they talk a lot about, like, taking different devices from Breath of the Wild, seeing what happens if you stick it here or there, and then, oh my goodness, this actually works. So the system is pretty robust, but I don't think there's a tidal system. Maybe you could toss some flat splash fruit in? Because that adds more water? Could use Sidon's ability? Since his ability covers me in water, and if I do this, that spreads the water. That could do it. Or maybe it's as simple as breaking a rock, and if I break the rock, the more water comes out. Okay, I see what he wants here. He wants one of these. To sneak in across the back. To sneak in. To sneak in. And then supports. You've seen Little Robot Fairy doing this, the very first thing you saw in the game. It comes in pretty early on, like once you leave the tutorial island. At the tutorial town, you walk up the road and this guy's right here. It's pretty fun, but I'm just amazed that after helping this guy out for how many times, he still hasn't figured out how to actually make his signs. Because this guy shows up everywhere, and every time he shows up, the sign that he's put together is even more ridiculous than the last. That's not gonna work. And honestly, I'm starting to think that this reflects pretty poorly and accurately on Hudson Construction Company. I think this is just how they are. Pretty much, yeah. A running gag with the opportunity to give you more rewards each time you do it. A flat base here. And a flat base here. And now it's held up. And hopefully, these bases maintain some kind of equilibrium. I'm going to stand here to cheat and make sure it doesn't move. And all this time I've been helping him, his only solution is rope some additional sticks. He hasn't even planted the stake into the ground. But 20 rupee is 20 rupee. And sometimes he gets bombs. So if you could do that more often. What you doing here?
Oh. Oh. Oh.
A cave in Akala. Yeah, but that's old news. We spoke to them ages ago. We already got all those treasures from them. In fact, we should speak to them now we got the final tingle suit. Okay, where's I going? Off to Rock Lake. Right over here. Maybe when it's raining is enough for the water level? Because I could kinda see it. You got the eyes and mouth. Oh yeah, it does kind of look like it. Yeah, look at that. Eyes, mouth, little tentacles, and the cephalopod below. Or, yeah. There's no... Where could I go for a better view of this? Higher up? There. Octorok-shaped Octorok Lake. Gotta save that picture. Might as well fill the album. Bokoblin horn, bow, and shield is all the same shot. Wait, where'd it go? It's not... It's not saying it's Octorok shaped anymore. Octorok shape, Octorok lake. Okay. You guys are in the way. Just because Link's photobombing doesn't mean everybody else has to photobomb it too. Oh, that's kind of cute. Makes it look like he's wearing pajamas at home. Album is full, huh? Alright. The game is civilized enough to mark exactly which photos are quest-related. So, at the very least... these guys. At the very least, to clear the album, and if there's any photos that you need for later, spare those ones. Little quality of life stuff like that is also pretty nice. If this was made a decade or even 2 decades ago, it would have had no markers in the photo album. So if there was some kind of photo you needed for some quest, you would just have to remember it. But this is Year of Our Lord 2023, so you get some niceness. Okay, got all the pieces. You got any more?
Oh. Ah. Ah.
They say other treasures. They say the next one. They said that last time. Do they have more for me? They do have a next.
Ha.
Last morsel information? Oh, really?
Ah.
But there's still so much more clothes out there I haven't gotten. Was it South Akala, East Akala Stable? Wanted Octorok Lake. Of course, the only benefit to all these, the tangible material reward, is just the pony points. And we already maxed out our pony points, so all we get now is just carrots and free sleepover. But it is something to do. It clears out the list. And it is a chance to get Link to photobomb all these stables portraits.
Ah. Ah. Oh. Oh. Ah. Oh.
Now, it did say when the water level was up, so you really have to wonder what this place looks like with the water level down. Maybe it does change between rain and not rain. And it could be we just got lucky coming in when it was raining.
Oh. Oh. Ah.
Any traveling merchants in this one? none. Alright, how many are left? Dueling Peak stable. Oh, is that the last one? Dueling Peaks and that's it? Summit of Tuft Mountain. Painting of Hyrule's finest sunrise, visible from the summit of Tuft Mountain. And Tuft Mountain to the southeast is also where the Heart Lake is. So we have reason to go there. Should probably go by way of the stable in the area first. Because they have a road going up to Tuft Mountain, so I could get my horses out. And just ride up there. Or I could try to ascend with a series of half-baked contraptions again. Because it's just right up there. That's Tuft Mountain. Okay. Running a little low on some parts, like fans. But I got plenty of Zonite cores, you could always get more. And finally... Okay, up the mountain we go. With maximum battery. So even if I can't really get a good angle on this, we have plenty of battery to buzz around and try to ascend. I think the trouble is the weight. If I put these fans at the back instead, then there would have been enough weight pointing upwards, because everything's in the middle, all the weight's in the middle. I can't make it go any further! Okay, don't go, don't go, no! No! All my vertical progress! Okay, let's try that again. Could you... Sir, I'm kind of busy here. The crazy thing is at this angle I can't hit him. But somehow you can get me. You know what? Easier solution. If he's gonna shoot lightning at me, I have anti-lightning tech. Complete lightning invulnerability. Complete invulnerability, I said. My complete invulnerability isn't working. Okay, there we go. Except that's gonna stick. Could you get the right thing? Thank you. I can't go on this rock. Well, let's try it from down below then. Game, don't crash on me. That's not stream, that's the game itself hiccuping. Maybe it's got too much going on right now. Okay, so I lost the vertical advantage. We got more weight on the back. And we have lift! Not much lift though. Maybe what I need is one fan pointing the way I have it and another pointing back. Or pointing down, I mean. But it's too late. I've been trying at this one for so long that it's about to die. So much for that, then. I'll have to do this the old-fashioned way. Oh, thank you for the clip, MP. I'll have to check out that fail after stream. I got many more fails to make. This time I'll just use even more basic. Hovering, fan, platform. Any other fans of the area? There's a battery, but I got plenty of batteries. There's a couple of wheels. But horizontal is the problem, it's the vertical. Wood tends to be heavy, so going to go ultimate vertical speed. Nothing more complex than 2 pieces of wood and a whole buttload of vertical lifters. Oh. You know the worst part about being zapped by that enemy above all the time was that I couldn't even go into town that was right over there to recover my health at the inn. Because if I do that, then the world resets, and the plane I was trying to use disappears anyway. That's the most shocking thing. If you pass the time, like at the fireplace, or by healing at the inn or something, your devices all disappear. Oh, is this too heavy? It could be the wood's too heavy. What if I make it 1 wood? 1 wood with the worst balance. Oh, we got it! We got lift on the quadcopter! But dang, this really is... That's all the way to the wood. So I think, if all that is wood weight, I'm going to make a variation on the ever-popular Sky Bike. Eight fans. A single directional control device. Let's see the disaster happen. I could get a good balance on 2. Oh, this is working and it's much more stable than just 1 by 1 or 1 by 2. It takes a whole buttload of power though to operate this many at once. But the important thing is getting me up there. If I can go up, I can glide the rest of the way. Finally! Now, did he want the sunrise or the sunset? Oh, it stopped. A little bit of awkward mechanics, a little bit that I got no balance, like I was saying earlier. I have no balance when it comes to bicycles. I wobble for a bit, I can go 1 block, maybe 2, and then I topple. That's just how I am. Top of Tough Mountain. So it could just be that my inability. Sunrise. Good. So just wait here for a few more hours. My inability to make the sky bike mechanic work for me might just be me being awkward. Then again, how everything has explained it. Was 2 fans and a steer stick. What I've tried doing is fan, and steer stick on top. If I use fan, steer stick all stacked up like that, maybe it might be easier for me to control. I'll just think for this one. That's P.2. Now all I gotta do is wait for the sunrise and also clear the album. That's right, somebody wants to chew. Chew gets to stay. I'll keep those 2, they're cool. Nobody's wanted horse photo yet, but in case somebody does, you know where it is. Just gotta wait. Octorok, not Octorok, yeah, Karok's like, what the fuck, man? Curse? No, this is amazing. Okay, what time is it? 3 a.m. Okay, and there's a sunrise coming up pretty soon. This is top of Tough Mountain, right? Tough Mountain. Technically, the word is over there. But that doesn't mean it's not here on the butt plug shape thing. It's all Tough Mountain, and this is the peak of it. They said on the peak of. The summit of Tough Mountain. Just in case. Just in case, save. So in case they do want closer to the northern part of the mountain. Or could have Link facing that way. No, it doesn't matter, because he always turns around then. Unless we do it like this, and then turn around, and then face out. So we get Link looking at the sunrise, like that. wearing the open back shirt. Hyrule's finest sunrise. I'll give him some dignity. Cool. And who wants this one again? Dueling Peak Stable. And that's the last picture for the stables. And all it cost him was so many Zonai device parts and almost all his health. Alright. His dudes are gone. Because they keep trying to photobomb. No merchants around here. Alright, my man.
Hi.
Tassurun first photo.
Oh. 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 Ah.
Breathtaking natural splendor, alright.
Oh. Ah.
What a view indeed.
Ah. Oh.
500 rupees, that is worth if I sell, isn't it? That's quite the prize. Is that for getting all the stable pictures done then? Or is he just being generous?
Oh.
Helped put pictures on the walls of the other stables too. Different the stable association. So there is a real tangible benefit to doing all the stable photos and you get a diamond. The whole entire diamond. For some... Oh no, there's a merchant. There's Beetle. Because now it's time to make some money.
Wow.
This guy wants to give me his lunch in exchange for my rare beetles. I do need more arrows. I'm 208 arrows only in my inventory. That is destitution.
Wow. Yay.
I've only got the 2 diamonds left. But that is 1,000 rupees between them. And had I fully maxed out my diamond circlet for full defense on top of its +1 attack, I don't need these anymore.
Wow.
3,000 rupees. 3,300 rupees. Who's the main bad guy in this one? Not Ganon? It is Ganon. In the previous one, it was like this giant bestial representation of his hatred. This time it's a man himself, awakening after 10,000 years. 800 rupees? I'll take 800 rupees. But the way I see it, it's low stakes anyway, because now that we've helped out every major province of the area, everybody's fine, right? Ganon is he's just charging up under the castle. He's not actively doing anything. And so the way I see it, everyone else has been helped with their problems. The state itself has a rebuilding program going on. They got monster extermination programs going on. Everybody's fine. This is this is for the future problem. Sure, the castle's floating in the air, but nobody lives there anyway. Sure, there's a guy inside charging up power to get stronger at attack, but he's not doing it yet. So, it's perfect relaxation time right now. Always Ganon? More like usually Ganon. It changes based on the game, like for the most part, most of the Zelda games have been Ganon in some form or another. But depending on the game, sometimes it's somebody else like Vati, sometimes, like in the Oracle games, you have those two other bad guys, but turns out it's Ganon at the end. If you connect both games, ends up being Ganon anyway. Or Link's Awakening, my fave, you get the nightmares instead. So they do mix it up. And the way I see it, if they do make a third game in this style, what have you thought so far? Calamity Ganon in Breath of the Wild? Ganondorf here? If they do a third game, I can't imagine they would find some other way to insert a Ganon bomb. So it could be somebody else next time. What am I doing? Right. We got money. We got stuff done. I could take time to work on the house now. The old Dark Cloud Georama. The Capcom made ones, yeah. Oracle of Ages and Seasons. That was an eye-opener for me. Because I grew up, right, partially from Link's Awakening being among the first games I ever played and owned for myself. And the lack of games growing up, because they were prohibited, meant I developed a mystique around what games I did know. And so you would think growing up, like, oh my goodness, Zelda's amazing. And you hear about like the CDI stuff, only Nintendo can do Zelda good. And then Oracle games come out, and you find out these are Capcom developed, and you realize, no wait, other people can make game good. It doesn't always have to be Papa Nintendo. Developers are just people after all, they go studio to studio, they've also got their expertises. My house is amazing. A foyer, a bedroom, and 2 weapons areas. And this already takes up 4 out of 15 rooms. You only get 15 rooms you could use. So you can't really go all out trying to make a really cool house either. That construction foam is kind of sloppy. So I'm definitely going to need, at the very least, stairs. And that makes 1/3 of the total rooms I could use. 1 bedroom, 2 weapon storage, a front door, and stairs is 1/5 of all, or 1/3, a whole 1/3 of all my rooms. And what makes it extra awkward is the wall situation. Because the square room's got no walls. Weapon room has 3 walls, 1 facing forward, or 1 not, and 1 opening facing forward. Same situation, 3 walls, 3 walls, 3 walls. Bedroom has 3 walls. I can't decide where these walls go. So it's kind of as if I need to make... I could put a couple of rooms with no walls together, but that'll make 2 of my room allowances to put 1 hallway to connect rooms in such a way that they actually do connect. And then studies with 3 walls and 1 opening to cap things off. It's only the interior design home decor stuff, but I do kind of wish it was more robust. There's big square room. Okay, that could work. Instead of like, where is it? Just square room. Instead of 2 of these to make 1 hallway, just 1 big square room.
Oh. Mmm. Ah.
So let's do it. Front door leading into the dining room. With the stairs on one side. Which I think should lead to a second big room, because otherwise you get a lot of emptiness.
Ah. Oh. Ah.
And since we have a dining room, I'm going to need a kitchen.
Oh.
And I guess could have a blessing room. Link feels devout.
Ah. Mmm. Ah.
Let's put the kitchen to the side. And upstairs we'll have bedroom upstairs. Okay, this works. And then weapons room. Second hallway and weapons room. Man, Reddit isn't kidding. These houses can use windows. Windows, a paint job,
Oh.
maybe some decoration options.
Ah. Oh. Ah.
I can't squeeze it in. Somebody. Somebody isn't fitting exactly where they're supposed to. Oops, no. I don't need that for home building. Alright, now where do I want to put my dream home? My dream home that's always going to have the construction company's office right outside of it? How about at an angle like this? Because you got the road right over there. Let's make it road facing. It's kind of weird when the front door doesn't face the road. Like, what do you call the front or back of the house? When you got the road over here, and the front door there, or the front door here, and the road over here. What I should put is a back door too then. A front door and a back door. Consider the possibilities.
Oh. Ah. Oh.
Only door I have though, like front door, the only door is this. Is a problem.
Ah. Ah.
And that's 10 out of 15. My heart is breaking because I want to put outside stuff. I gotta put a few things here first. If I put one more big empty room, that'll be 1, 2, and I'll have 3 more allowed.
Oh.
Or, what would I need to put 1 or 2? I could put... This is the bedroom. Bedroom upstairs I like. Stairs upstairs I like. It's not exactly Georama, but this is the closest I got to Dark Cloud. What if we do instead? Empty room. And then kitchen. Or dining room? With the, kitchen to one side. Stairs to the other. And then, could it just be? What if we put weapons? It could be foyer area? Nah. First blank room. We'll have the weapons and the weapons in from the front door. What's this? What is this? Oh. That's the problem? You've fallen down. Then bedroom. Bedroom will be upstairs. Will be upstairs. What it could actually do is split this. Foyer to one side. Shrine to the other. Or I could just give up on the idea of having a back door. This is 10 out of 15. If I put one more down. If I put one more empty hallway. 1, 2, I'll need a third room. Which again would just mean I've only got space for... I guess no back door then. I don't need a back door. In lieu of a back door, we'll just have the shrine. Which means... Nah. It's fine as is. Hudson prefab boxes are always so ugly, but I can't do anything about it. That is all the allowance forward to the side and back. Gotta make sure everything's in the rope, I'm pretty sure. Okay. Alright. Rante-san, get back over here. Rante-san. Did I squish him? There he is.
Ah. Oh. Ah.
I am going to want a paddock for my horses. Keeps one of my registered horses.
Oh.
Maybe I could put an outdoor stairs and put something fun.
Ah. Oh. Ah. Oh.
But that makes 5 things: paddock, ponds, flower beds.
Ah. Ah.
Where's storerooms?
Oh.
Use a stored room.
Ah. Oh. Ah. Ah.
Maybe if a given room is outside at the time, it'll count as stored. He can't follow me now. I've boxed him against a cliff. Ah, now he's smart. If I put this like this, the horse can't get out. I'll put this one here. Okay, flowers, which way is which? We got a fence on one side. I hit him. Thinking maybe the better way to do this would be to put this pawn up to this corner. And then again, that moves everything. Hold up. Maybe this is fine as is. Let's just move you closer on back. Make sure everything's in the lines. Everything is not in the lines. What if this once and this once only? They gave us an overhead view to floor plan this out. Since I gotta shake the entire thing apart if I just want to do that. And then shake it all again if I have regrets. Good in the rear, good on the sides, straighten it out a little. That was not straightened out at all. Alright. Good enough. Oh, from corner to corner it. I'm a bit uncertain if this counts as in though. That's a little bit out. How particular are we, Grante-san? Does Hudson care a lot about the property line? I don't have any neighbors here after all. We fudge the paperwork a bit.
Oh. Hmm.
What do you mean, what's this? This is perfect! This is good! This is my dream home!
Hmm. Ah.
But I can't get rid of the room that... What if I want to get rid of a room?
Oh.
There's no get rid of a room option.
Ah. Oh. Ah. Ah.
Okay, I'll just put this on the roof then. Is that better?
Oh. Ah. Oh.
Can't actually sell rooms, you would think. But there'd be an option to.
Oh. Hmm.
It's just a little pawn, man. Pawn's not gonna hurt anybody. Alright, if I put this corner... If I put this corner right here, then I know everything will fit.
Oh. Hmm. Ah.
I don't know about good to go, but okay.
Ah.
So, could I... He talks about stored rooms, so this would get rid of them.
Hmm.
What if I don't want to use a room?
Oh. Ah.
I don't see a way to remove rooms.
Ah.
Everything's through talking with him.
Oh. Ah.
Place the rooms I don't want outside the rope. Okay. So I think
Hmm.
having the foyer outside the rope was fine because it's fully outside. But the pond being partially in, partially out was a no-go. Why is map one of my powers? I've already got a button for maps. I don't need map to be here too.
Oh. Ah.
And this means now I have room for one more room. Shame I can't choose what to plant.
Ah. Ah. Oh. Hmm. Ah. Oh. Ah.
Oh, that took a lot of my money. Do I have enough room for what I want? Or enough money for what I want? I do. Just one final flower bed.
Oh. Ah. Hmm.
Maybe I shouldn't have the paddock all the way out here, all the way out there, because now, think of it logistically, right? It's fine enough to have to ride my horse into here to put it in there, sure. But if I put this flower bed here, I would have to walk the horse through here to get over there. So what if I put you... There's not too many places who will fit it comfortably. I could just put it here. That wouldn't be too bad. Or maybe here by the front door. Now the horse has 2 walls to keep out the cold, but otherwise no other walls, because Hudson doesn't believe in walls, or doesn't believe in the player getting to choose where the walls go. I think there is going to be a mighty gale, or a mighty storm, and my horse is going to be out in the rain. Because my horse doesn't get any walls of its own. Dante-san, you're kind of blocking me, man. I got him! I got the bug! Also, why is this crooked still? Because I have no idea how to make anything straight. That's not just an orientation joke. If you've seen me try to cut wrapping paper, or blinds for windows, I do not know the meaning of making a straight line. I could just put flower bed, flower bed, flower bed, corner pawn, and then other flower beds across them into the side. It doesn't all have to attach to the house. Just fit inside. That's all you gotta do. I promise it'll be okay. One, two, and three, huh? You know what? This is too wide out. This isn't going to fit in the box. as nice as this is, there is space on this hill to put all this. But that goes beyond the ropes. See how nice all this is? And if I do it like this, there's even space. Space to put the paddock inside? Isn't this perfect? I could ride the horse into here, and then the paddock's right over here, and there's all this space for garden, for ponds. Only trouble is, there's not space for the entire house this way. In the ropes, in the ropes, in the ropes, in the ropes! Maybe there is. Maybe if I fit this perfectly right. Could actually squeeze every little bit in. The trick to detaching without shaking everything else around is to stand on something. You can't move a construction that you're standing on, so that would guarantee that it doesn't go anywhere. So, that looks inside the line to me. It's touching it, but touching it counts as inside the line. What if that's touching it? And if that's inside of it, or outside of it? No, that's not gonna do it. There's no way to fit it this configuration. My beautiful dream home just cannot be. Not as I envision it. Not within the current bounds of the game, barring DLCs. You know what it's gonna be. Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom, Happy Home Academy. To make full use of this big hill you could work with. For 20 bucks, you could double the space of the ropes. Put some decorative items up. Windows, walls of your choice. Do you think, MP, that McCall might play this if there was a home improvement? It's a pretty big game and tends to be much bigger than he likes to go for, it seems, but it doesn't have to be. It's only so big for stream right now because I'm taking the time to do all the things. But it can't be played much quicker. That's not attached, it's just pinned. There. Let's see, all we need is for Link. There we go. He just refused to move. To Link, for Link to start going erg, and to get caught at the airport trying to smuggle drugs. Granty-san, you were in the way. You are literally in the way, man. Could you... Grante. I am going to give your name to Hudson, and it is not going to be a favorable report. That's why it feels like it's going off to the side, because it is not perfectly angled. Eh, so it is. All this while Ganon is still gaining power under the castle, waiting for his day. No, this isn't gonna work though, because there's not gonna be enough room to put my other garden spaces. This could kind of work. I mean, that's good enough as it is. I'll just have to put another piece there and then out, which could be better. This could be even better than I envisioned. And then there we have a little something to the back. Yeah. Yeah. Or better yet, what if I swap Paddock and this pawn? This is critical for endgame success, I promise. The horse can't go there because then there's no way out. I could put it corner to corner. The horsey goes here. Now I'm going to need a place to put these final two things. And just to make sure that all the fences are the right way, this one is. Oh, alright. And now there is all that space to the side. Yeah. I just gotta make sure it's all straightened out, because you can see it there, it kinda goes at an angle. Because if it all goes in straight, corner to corner, side to side, but it should all fit. Or it doesn't. I keep expecting there's more room than there is on the sides. That is as far as it's allowed. Little corner pond for a side garden, except that also kind of goes off. I could just replace one pond with another garden. Because this is all good. That's fine. Could instead put... Stream is constantly pausing now. Oh man, is it? The bitrate on Twitch dashboard says perfect straight green line. And the kilobytes per second, the actual bitrate on OBS, is saying 1000, 9000, 2000. First Comcast gets bored and me trying to upgrade my equipment, now Comcast is getting bored of me trying to get a perfect house. Well, it's 3:41 p.m. my time here, so if there was a time for the stream to go down, now would be it. Since all I'm doing is just trying to get the house good anyway. This would be enough space for the paddock. Let's do that then. Let's put the paddock all the way back. Comcast is watching. Like, we gotta be nice. We can't just keep giving like 4 kilobytes up in the year 2023. What are we interrupting? And then they look, and it's just Link running around in circles. It's trying to put gardens and ponds together. They're like, forget it, didn't drop the stream after all. You know, that could have fit, because I'm still seeing. A very awkward angle there. I could put a rooftop garden. That is perfectly not what I wanted. And still seeing stream instability? No, it's fine now. I see green again. What Comcast is waiting for is going to mess up the build, which they find funny. Oh, you know what? This isn't attached at all, so no wonder then. Why, it doesn't matter how straight this is, if this bit isn't. Because that is so much room right there. I'm not very satisfied with this spawn here. Has to be a better place. I think I'll go back with the original. Grante Sunny going to move? He's just gonna keep it as a hat. I think he's stuck. I don't think he wants to move as long as that's on his head. Oh, I thought I attached. Never mind then. Just means gotta redo it all over again. This will be fine here. It's not perfect, but it's fine. I'm gonna put this on the corner. Perfectly flat on the corner. Corner to corner. It is so hard to ascertain what exactly. That is possibly as straight as it's ever going to be. And there's now all this space. That is loads of space. How did I not have all that space before? Because I couldn't get the actual perfect angle right. So there's a lot more space than I thought there was, actually. So this could work. If I put this in the back, now that everything's all straightened out. All it took was Comcast being a butt. The Norse paddock I'll put over here. Give it some protection from the elements. And finally, one extra bit of the garden. That will go. Here. And then everything fits perfectly. And then a back area for kids to play in and fall off the cliff. Cool. I would say maybe straighten this part up. But that's as straight as it's going to be. That is it. That is done. Where's Grante-san? Grante-san.
Ah. Nah.
Maybe if I max out 15 rooms and then say I want more rooms, so you can get more rooms if you do this quest for us. My fabulous dream home. With my very own real estate agent in the backyard. There. My very own dream home. It is boxy and slanted and has no windows, but it is my home. Got my own gardens here. The pond has fish. Got my own gardens here. A horse panel, bring horse in. Who's it gonna be? Good old cinnamon, vanilla, bitter sea, ginger, lemon tea, butterscotch, coconut, lemonade? Coconut's gotta be coconut.
Ah. Ah.
I have a backyard here I can do whatever I want with, except not in-game, just in my own imagination. Man, if it wasn't for the ropes, I'd push this closer to the edge of the cliff. It's fine though. Then inside we got foyer area, then a nice little hall with weapon racks on either side, show off my swag. Then dining room with Link's devotion right here. Kitchen. And then upstairs if I want to sleep in private. And absolutely no vitamin D. Because Hudson does not believe it. He actually does believe in windows. If I go down to Terrytown, you can see already. This is a dream home. I just spent like 15,000 rupees for the land. And then spent what, like 2,000 rupees for all the rooms to build it? And here's all the other prefab Hudson construction houses. They get roofs. They get roofs, they get colors, they get windows. I want windows. I want different colors. Link is straight up being cheated. Hudson has no respect for the man. We turned his company into what it is today. We got him a sexy wife. We pretty much built the entire Tarrytown for him by recruiting all these people. Everybody here is here because we recruited them in. And he doesn't think we're worth windows or any color more than green. Isn't that right, Randa-san? How about if I can customize with windows? Or with different exterior paint jobs? Just for that, I'm gonna steal everything they got. Is there a cave below the warehouse? Because she said the door's stuck on the inside, and that normally means go in from under. There it is, there's the entrance. Tarrytown Tunnel. I'm not just gonna open their warehouse. I'm gonna turn this town into a sinkhole. It'd be funny if there were bomb flowers in here. It's all cutouts of himself. Wait, this isn't just his where. This is the. Is this where him and Rhonda-san sleep? He doesn't just disrespect Link as a customer, he makes him and his wife sleep in the storehouse. Third game, among every other theme, is going to be the divorce of Hudson.
Ma. Ah.
What about 1 golden rupee for giving you access to your bedroom? Because that was stuck for like 5 months of in-game time. She had no choice but to stand out here and chill Hudson Co. Day to night to day again. Do I have 4 orbs? I do. Get me all that life back. Well, let's see, do I need to do anything here? Holding onto some junk? Let's break this one apart. And put this onto this. Allison is the best worker that Hudson has to offer. From 37 power. I'll just notice you can't have them break down. The Master Sword could also fuse with weapons, but how the Master Sword fuses with weapons is to absorb it into itself. And you cannot have Pelisan break it apart. There, 47 power. Much more worthy of it. What Hudson needs to make now is a bus. Because coming from uphill home to down here is pretty easy enough. But going all the way back up is a chore. And they got rocks in the road, and no road proper. Now that we're a homeowner here, we have got to make all the complaints we can. Because being a homeowner here means that now Link has the right to vote. Because if so... Third game. Link gets overly involved in Tarrytown politics. But then again, this is the flagship of many dream homes that Hudson wants to put. There's going to be other houses of what's going to be a future suburb. And so Link's political voice is going to be drowned out then. What if I could put different fish in? And if those different fish will say it? It's too dead to swim. Even the one I just picked up. How about the other ones? 2 of these are picked up. The very act of picking them up kills them. You saw nothing, Coconut, it's okay. They were just sleeping, it's fine. Well, I think it's safe to say that all of my goals for today have been accomplished. We have our dream home now. We finally found the elusive Va Mado Divine Helm. Have a very respectable defense on the two barbarian armors I want to wear. And phenomenally respectable defense of the Diamond Circlet. Set bonus of charge attack stamina and only 32 defense for 3 attack ups. Or no set bonus and 52 defense for 3 attack ups. And so since basically everything that I wanted to do is done, tomorrow, we're going to end it. We are going to go to Hyrule Castle. Finally confront the fake Zelda. And then defeat Ganon. In the depths below. I think we could do it, and that is going to be tomorrow's project. Tomorrow's project is going to be actually finish the game. Now, one final thing to check before we go. With everything else we have done in the story, and literally the only objectives being beat the game. We got the Master Sword, we got everything else. Will Calip and Paya actually let me into the final ring ruin? Dragon. I could go after it right now, and climb onto its back and harvest all of its parts. Let's see, because there's nothing in the sky above except for this. You know what? Ring Ruin. I've explored up here plenty. I don't think there's anything Ring Ruin related up here though. Because I've been up there. Been here. Got the shrine. But how thorough did I explore? Either way, I don't think there's anything Ring Ruin related above. And there's nothing Ring Ruin related below. The most we have is the abandoned mine, that's it. So anything pertaining to this ruin would have to be through here. And they've been blocking it off the entire game. Surely there's exceptions for the princess's bodyguard and boyfriend. He was fully capable of handling himself and has helped out everyone else with their things relating to the ruins and their archaeological expeditions. Information on a sage. It might be that Paya. Let me in. Oh, overdressed? Got it. Just a shirt, no pants? Got it. Oh, the boxes don't phase her. Nobody could vouch for me, let me into the ruins. I guess that's gonna be for tomorrow then. Also, this stuttering in Kakariko Raid. I think that's the game's way of telling me, Guinea, you are done. Save it for tomorrow. Tomorrow see the fake Zelda, maybe. Maybe if we hunt the fake Zelda, we'll have enough evidence to bring to the rest of Hyrule that Paya will realize that that order is bumpkiss, and then let me into the Ring Ruin, and there'll be another 20 hours of quests stemming from that. Probably not. Maybe it only expands it by an hour or so, maybe even half an hour at that, just go into the ruin, read a thing. How much do you want to bet that the only thing in the Ring Ruin involves Mineru? Because the other sages, the other Ring Ruins, we're all talking about the sages and the various elements and the great people they were. And for most of the game, you're initially led to believe there's only 4 sages: Earth, Wind, Air, Fire, Power, Heart, Go, Planet. But Link has 5 ring spaces on his hand, and the middle remains unclaimed even after you get every 4 other sage. And in the flashbacks, you could physically see there are 6 sages. So there's plenty of hints that it's not just fire, water, wind, and lightning? And lo and behold, you have Zelda as sage number 6, you have Mineru as a sage of spirit. And we found her because we were curious. We found the construction site, didn't realize that was for her. Went to Dragon Head Island for curiosity's sake because we had anti-lightning tech. And that led us down to find her, and then we found stage number 5. Maybe all the Ring Ruins has then is the secret that there is a 5th sage, Mineru. And the fake Zelda order was to keep Link from discovering that, to keep you away from the true end. And we stumbled into it anyway. I bet that's all it is. We're going to find the fake Zelda, kick fake Zelda butt, go see Paya, tell Paya that her orders came from a fake Zelda, let us in, we'll go in, we'll read the ruin. It'll turn out, it's just going to say there's a 5th sage, go to Dragon Head Island, blah blah blah. And we'd have done it already. That's all it's going to be. So let's confirm that tomorrow. Because I am just about done here now. Let's see who is online to raid. The forecast still says nothing. Catbot is playing Wario Land 3. I do adore me some Wario Land. So I think I'll send you guys on over Catbot way. And for now, thanks for hanging. Tomorrow we will finish this game, terminally. We will finally bring Tears of the Kingdom to a close. After what, almost a month? It'll be a month since release next week. Next Monday. We'll go from May 12th to June 12th. So yeah, almost a full month of Zelda. So rejoice, the era of Zelda is finally coming to an end. So thank you for hanging out, guys. I'll see you next time. Stick around for the raid, and take care of yourselves. Bye.
はちゃめちゃ忙しいスーパーヒーローお肉の手入れ隊員の練習空手チョップで橋を割ったら牛丼片手にダンシングロックンロール強い当たり前そりゃそうさかわいい照れるなガックン手の突っ張りはいらんですよ 言葉の意味はよくわからんが、とにかくすごい自信だ。レスラー怪獣、私が相手だと。